Hello there, this is Sadie. We're going to go for 21 wins today. That's 3/4 of the way through the roster of ships. We beat Stealth C last time out. We've had a run of rather challenging ships. Our last 3 ships have been Stealth B, Fed C, and then Stealth C. We've got Kestrel A this time though, so that's a much more relaxing ship to play. It tends to be quite good. I did lose a streak on this ship back a little while ago due to a very nasty Sector 4 auto scout, but it generally is very, very strong. You've got a burst laser too and an Artemis missile right off the bat. Those are both excellent weapons. We've got a store. We don't want to go there because we don't have anything to sell, so we may not get one this sector. The only way we could see that beacon would be to go to the store, and it's not worth wasting a jump just to see a jump I wouldn't go to anyway. We would have to go there, then back. Not wasting 3 jumps. The exit in this sector sucks as well. There's a bunch of stuff here at the back that we won't be able to see, so there's a very good chance we don't see a store in this sector, but it's fine. We just want to get our second shield bubble and then get going. By that I mean find nothing. Hit up here. We can't do this quest. Well, there's the other store. So, we're not getting a store in this sector unless we get one from an event. We're not very good at distress beacons, but we kind of have to go through this to proceed with the rest of the sector. I'll go here first to see if there's a fight. Explore the asteroid field. Okay, we get some stuff at last. Yeah, well, you generally don't have any distress options here, so I'm glad this is a fight. This is the best thing that could have been at this distress beacon. It's unfortunate that it has a Zoltan shield, but we can probably work around that. These weapons don't sync up very well, so I'm not going to use an Artemis missile to try to get through the Zoltan shields faster. What I'll probably do, use the burst laser 2 here, and then Artemis missiles our weapons. Goodbye, Holby. Okay, NG, that means definitely no crew killing here. Your crew killing options on this ship are pretty limited anyway. It's basically just shooting the oxygen over and over again. And that definitely doesn't work when the other enemy has an NG. We got a fire there though, I think. Oh no. It looked like the NG was running there as well. I must have not seen that properly. Well, we made some scrap and we finally got Shields 3. This has been a pretty bad sector altogether, and we don't have that many jumps left in it because of the terrible exit location. We'll just hit as many as we can since we're not getting a store. Look for the Rebel. Okay, we didn't get the fleet pursuit doubled. That's good. Normally we would be safe in this fight because you would typically expect to have the second shield by now on this ship, but since scrap hasn't been really easy to come by so far, now we're safe. Let's watch this. They have no medbay. We can get another fire when they put this out, because they're going to both stay in that room. Doesn't look like it though. Wait for you to fix that, just shoot it again. Okay, I think we got a fire there because their pilot ran there instead of... Yeah, we got a double fire. It's too late though, even if they fail to put this out. They'll run out of the room and they have too much... They don't have enough hull left for this to burn them out. Maybe we get you down to a very precise number of hit points and then you run the second guy in, but no. We needed like 2 more hull to work with. It was close. If we could have got another fire earlier, but you know, the odds were always pretty damn small. Not enough scrap to raise my shield, sadly. We have no way of knowing which of these beacons is better than the other. We're just stabbing in the dark. Well, we found a possible double scrap situation, so that's pretty good. The ship is not very dangerous. Okay, let's just do that. It's only a level 1 hack on my oxygen, so I don't care about that. Let's fix my stuff. I was hoping to run my pilot sensors to see what the crew situation over there is. However, I already know there's an NG now because they fixed that too quickly for it to be anything else. NG and Mantis, I was about to say, from how quick the shields got fixed and how slow the weapons were getting fixed, it looked like it was probably that combination. If I'd had my second shield bubble when going into this fight, I could have run someone's sensors. I would have seen that the Mantis was on the second slot, and I easily could have crew killed that by hitting oxygen over and over again. Because it would have sent the Mantis to fix it, but since it wasn't safe, it wasn't reasonable to do that. Well, we have our second shield bubble now, but almost into the sector. Sensor station means this isn't going to be a great reward, probably. It'll give me a map. I suppose that will let me know what jumps to go to, except I don't really have much choice for the rest of the sector. An ion bomb. Looks like it. Yep. Well, just don't go off on my weapons. Don't even care about the shields right now because they don't have their laser. Now we try to just win quickly. Yeah, we're probably looking at about 8 or 9 scrap and a map from this fight. Nice dodges. Are you fucking joking? Well, they've dodged 5 of our last 6 shots, so we are now at risk of having this go off in our weapons or something. Oh no, we got there just in time. Well, I suppose it at least lets us know, since there are 2 fights here and 2 fights up here, we might as well go to the 2 fights that don't require us to go into a solar flare. But yeah, it's no wonder this sector was so barren. All these battles have got put at the back of the sector. These guys are gonna board me. Want you in my shield, let's vent you out. And also immediately start venting the sensors because I want them to run the med bay. Okay, we don't need our shields right now. Two people in there. Possibly crew killable? It's not likely. But currently we're in no danger. They're gonna board me with a second person again. Now I need to shoot this just in case they hit my weapons. Yeah, we're currently safe because they've only got 1 weapon. I can't get through 2 shield bubbles, so let's wait for them to board me again. Use one of these 2 to board me. Yes, come fight me in the med bay. That's a great idea. Send everyone in there. Basically, I want to get a fire in there. You're dead. Cut this short because the person in there has barely any hit points. I'm keeping the Artemis missile up just because they might start running away when I deal them damage and I'll need to shoot out their piloting. Although actually, we'll kill Debbie when we hit her, so... Ow! That's mean. They've run the pilot in there, you can see the doors opening. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Even if we get a fire now, it will be too late. Fuel runs. Fix the shields, because the AI prioritizes that over weapons. Scrap totals are becoming a little more respectable. They're still not great. It's below 100 for the whole sector so far. But we have at least one more fight left. Please be a slaver or something. Okay, it's an outpost. That's also very good. We keep getting fights that would not be safe to train on. Yeah, that's fine. We don't care about their mind control. Just gives us free combat and repair skill. Give us our double reward. Cool. Scrap is now getting up into the sort of vicinity where if we find a store in Sector 2, we could actually maybe get something. We're not quite in hacking territory yet, but we're not far off. There's a slaver. We definitely can't crew kill this ship. This is the same weapon setup we saw earlier, except they also have a med bay, and they're not boarding us, so... Taking a quick peek at what crew types they have. And as long as we keep those weapons suppressed, the fight is trivial. We know they're not gonna try to run. I don't think slavers ever do that. Actually, maybe they do, I don't recall. We are 100% rejecting whatever crew member they offer us if they do, because we don't need crew, we need to get the high scrap reward they'll give us. No, I don't need a rock. We set a fire there. Might set one there too. No, they just ran one person out. Give me my high scrap reward. Well, that rock, you know, is that as good as that? That basically makes up for this very bad scrap sector. This is why you should, except in utterly extreme cases, you should always reject crew surrenders in the early game. It's not, you know, even without the drone, that's still 21 scrap. That would be the best reward we've had outside of the double rewards in this sector. But then you add a, you know, the fact is when you do get this, there is also a 3% chance that they will drop an item. And we got lucky on that roll. Oops. So, now we have enough that when we find a store, which unfortunately our options here are not great. They're both 1 to 2 store sectors. Now, the Uncharted Nebula has better options for Sector 3. Mantis Controlled, however, has the ship collectors. We had them previously bail us out on a run on this streak. And Mantis ships are also easier to crew kill, so we could do that for the 1 in 9 chance. I think between those two things, we're going to go Mantis here, even though it is typically a lower scrap sector, and the future sectors are worse. I have also found in the past that Mantis sectors are more likely to drop weapons. I think it is just a combination of the ship collector event and them being easier to crew kill. We need to go here. We need to see that corner. If our only store is up there, then we need to head down and see that beacon. We would be able to crew kill this. In fact, we might still be able to do it. This ship usually only has 2 crew. Yeah, there's 2 crew. We can crew kill this. We'll have to take a few solar flares, but it's fine. So we'll do the usual thing you do against a 2 crew ship that has a clone bay. Punch this person down to almost dead. Then we run away. The solar flares could be a complicating factor here because their NG may decide to stay behind to fight those instead of boarding us. Fortunately, he should put that 1 fire out quite quickly. Yep. And as soon as you board, go and mash him. Yeah, fight you there, I don't care. Okay, we didn't set a fire because the Mantis has run into that room. So we just need to plug that room. And that's a crew kill. And, you know, I sometimes do annoying stuff to get crew kills, and that's why. You know, we had a bad scrap Sector 1, but, you know, 2 of the things that I tend to do in early sectors that I think are there to maximize win rate are rejecting crew surrender offers and going for as many crew kills as we can. And we've had a couple jumps in a row that have absolutely demonstrated that. So that's why I go to the trouble of doing all these things, even though they are a little bit tedious and annoying. So, we now need to charge our FTL because we haven't been doing that the whole time with us running around fighting people. Yeah, there's a solar flare there, we can easily put that out. So yeah, even if we get completely screwed over on weapons now, we have a whole laser to build on too. Let's get as much O2 as we can back on the ship before the next solar flare goes off. We haven't spotted the store. Let's go here, therefore. Asteroid field fight. This would be a safe trainer ship if not for the asteroid field. Okay, beam drones down. We could still take damage here because sometimes asteroids slip one in quickly when you only have 1 shield, which effectively we would after the ion hits us. Give me a bit more dodge. Okay. We actually, yeah, thing on it. This makes it completely impossible to use this as a trainer, even though their weapons are taken down, because the asteroids would just kill them. now we're safe. So let's get our O2 all the way back up. Take a quick look. We haven't seen a store, so we're going to go here first to see that beacon. And then we probably go here. That one's a little tricky. So yeah, now we're looking for a trainer fight, which we should be able to find. It is a Mantis sector. Well, we'll doubtlessly find somebody who has like one ion stunner or some such crap. That's good enough. Potentially we could use the hull laser to more easily get crew kills in safe fights as well. Unfortunately, this is a boarding event in a solar flare, which gets us no scrap. Let's open more vents so that this vents faster. You just go to doors. Turn the oxygen off as well. Yeah, come on in. We'll get hit by a solar flare or two. The only really bad thing it could hit would be oxygen, and even that wouldn't be that. You know, we'd go put it out. Actually, let's open the internal doors so that the O2 fills quicker, in case that does happen. That's not an easy location to vent, we'll just put it out manually. Heal, and go back to your positions. We might get another one hit us before we can escape. Nope, we're out. Still no store. Surrender your goods. We'd be able to train and crew kill here, but running away. They probably have a repair drone over there, given they have drone control system and we only see one drone active. Yep, that's a repair drone going out of the drone room. Try to take their engines down. They can't have higher than level 3, so the missile guarantees that goes down. I think they already have 2 people in that room, so they won't run the repair drone in there. Good chance we have to use another missile here. Yep. Could have got a weapon from that, but I can't complain. We found the store. Let's go and see if you have hacking. They do. And the weapons here are quite rubbish, so I'm really glad that we got that drop earlier. Let's buy hacking. Sell the ion intruder. And now we're in good. Let's hold our scrap for the moment. We don't need to sell any of it. They need to upgrade anything quite yet. Our current setup will see us through for this sector. There might be an early store in Sector 3, since one of our options is a green one. Gonna basically hit here, here, there, and a bunch of stuff down there. We might actually lose jumps. Actually, we'll go here, there, and we still might lose jumps, I'm not sure. But... okay, this looks like a good trainer ship if we can run them out of bombs. It depends on what that bomb is. Put the second shield up in case it's a stun bomb. I mean, this ship is eminently crew killable. It's like the one we crew killed earlier, except there's no solar flare going on, so it's even easier. Only thing that could complicate it actually would be if they bomb their own guy. If it's a small bomb, which it doesn't appear to be. No, it's a stun bomb. Yeah, that's why I put the second shield bubble up. Now the heavy laser still can't damage me. So what we'll do to train and crew kill this ship, we're going to let the NG board us, we'll kill the NG. We'll shoot the clone bay while it's down so that the NG doesn't come back, but then we'll let the Mantis fix it, because we can break it again later. And then kill the Mantis while he's in that room, after we've done the training. As long as they don't stun us in the room the NG is in. Okay, so we should be able to now train here, as long as we didn't set a fire on that shot, which we could have done. I don't know. No, we didn't. Cool. So we'll let the Mantis fix that. They can shoot at us with their stun bombs. They'll run out eventually. Then they'll shoot at us with the heavy laser. We can't train weapons, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. We could do it manually, but I can't be bothered. So I'll see you back when we have fully trained. Okay, we've got our max evade now. So let's get this crew kill. We don't need to be worried about them running away. Mantis ships, other than the ship collector, don't do that. So we just need to con this Mantis into going into the clone bay. It will take him way too long to fix that. We just shoot and hit him and take out his last hit points. Or her last hit points. Probably. Yeah, crew kills are worth going to. The trouble of getting. That is utterly ridiculous. Okay, we are now ludicrously far ahead. We have an endgame weapon set up already. We literally just need cloaking, and we could skip every store and just go right to the boss. That is crazy. This ship has no shields in an asteroid field. This is not going to work well for them. We have slight risk of taking damage because of the asteroids, but we dodged. And now they have no evade and no cloaking. Slight chance an asteroid could have slipped through there, but it didn't. What a ridiculous sector. Okay, this ship is not as easy to crew kill because they have a med bay instead of a clone bay, but we can still do it with hacking. We'll just hack the oxygen and do it that way. Just use the hull laser to try to do breaches. Yeah, use the hull laser. Okay, now we use the burst laser because we know we need to hit more shots to take the oxygen down all the way. This will be a little tricky because we might want to send this guy back and see if we can somehow con them into boarding with the NG. It's a lot easier if they do. Screw it, let's just kill him. NG or not, we have a hack on that room. Okay, we'll let them refill their O2, which they'll do almost immediately, and wait until our hacking is off cooldown again. Let's see if we get better luck this time. Nope. Well, we keep going. Eventually this will work. We're in no danger whatsoever. Okay, well, we only hit one of those times, but we got a fire, so likely that burns down. Now, the only downside about this is they're now running both their crew in there. We might actually just end up killing the crew. They have a fair amount of hull left, and we're going to be shooting at that room. The fire has also spread to another system. I'm actually curious when they fix... I was hoping they would decide to then go and try to fix that, but they didn't. Let's... take that back down. Fire, please spread back in there. Thank you! Fire may well spread back in there again. It depends on whether it burns out in there. I suppose I should send someone to sensors to find out. Also, this hack. Okay, it's burned out, but this hack will get the oxygen down so low they'll start taking hit point damage in that room. Yeah, that's not a good room to be in. Do I have 2 jumps here? I'm not actually sure that I do. We don't. Since our distress options are pretty bad, I'll go to this one instead. I hope it's a fight. It is. The top option has a chance to get a Mantis. It's 50-50. And the other half of the time you get some hull damage. The bottom one has a chance of it just being a fight, a chance to get a high scrap reward, or a chance to take damage. Since there's more options down below and it can get a high scrap reward, we do this. It turns into a fight, but it's fine. This is a ship that has early second shield. However, their crew over there are all Mantis. Might be able to crew kill it, but we do need to take a weapon down first, and we're not having much luck with that. Get back to your positions for now. Yeah, all Mantis crew. If we take a weapon down, it's going to take them a really long time. Now, the only problem is they do have NG Medbot dispersal over there, but it doesn't matter if I hit their oxygen. Let me look this event up quickly, because I actually don't know if I don't think this fight has default rewards, so it may be that getting a crew kill isn't worth it here. Mantis Fugitive. Okay, it is default rewards, so it is... Most fights, though not all of them, have default rewards, so it is worth, in those cases, going for crew kills, because they have, you know, the 1 in 9 chance of it being a crew drop or a weapon drop, or chances of getting high scrap. So, in this case, we'll do it with O2 hacking. Okay, they only have level 1 oxygen. Speaking of oxygen, let's run some for a moment while I'm not in any danger. Let's also start healing. Having a bit of difficulty actually hitting this room. Chuck an Artemis at it. For fuck's sake. The only reason this is viable is because they have nothing but Mantis repairing, so it takes them forever to, you know, fix the damage we've done to their weapons. And it's going to take them forever to break in there and actually repair the O2. Now let's try to take these weapons back down before they get the chain ion online, or charge ion rather. I don't want to take the hack down because that's making them take even longer to fix that. Let's just sling another Artemis missile in. That should be the last one we need to use. And their O2 is ticking down very nicely. We may need to hit that once more, but we may not. I think we will. But only once more. The medbot dispersal will keep him alive long enough for him to fix that, but let's let him out. Hack. Got it. Yeah, you're screwed now. There's damage on their ship, so they're not running to the med bay. The medbot dispersal keeps them alive a little bit longer, but their health is still going down. We don't even need to hit their weapons again, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, I actually need somebody in my piloting so I can jump. We used a few more missiles there than I'd like, but I'm gonna almost... Oh nice, we get a drop. This was a great sector. We will go NG controlled. It could force us into Zoltan 4, but it's fine. We've got an immediate store. We actually have enough to buy cloaking there. Let's go see if we can do that. Nope, they don't have it. They have a bunch of stuff we don't really care about. Sell this, take a quick look at the map. We found another store. I want to buy the fuel here because we're getting a bit low. I'm holding off on actually upgrading my ship because of the possibility of finding cloaking here. Nope, no cloaking here either. There could be a third store in this sector, isn't terribly likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, buying backup battery here doesn't take me to the point where I would have enough systems that it's less likely for systems to show up in the future, and I'm going to need some power anyway. So let's buy this. This makes it more likely for cloaking to appear. I'm going to upgrade my weapons. I will buy a real power bar for that, so that I can run Flak Burst too. And let's go hacking too. That takes me well away from being able to afford cloaking, but we probably have this entire sector to get that scrap back. Or at least the majority of it. And we can look for it in Sector 4. I'm gonna hack these weapons. There is some danger here. Make sure 1 point is real power, so that we don't lose the passive benefit when the backup battery goes down. What sort of crew have you got over there? Human and something. Those two are on the same tile, so I can't tell. Swap to this for a moment. Double humans. This might be crew killable. Because they're going to be locked in this room, and I can just shoot at them and deal them damage directly. That is some fucking good autopiloting. Okay, we got a breach. They have slug repair gel, which will help fix it, but it will still delay them. And we actually, if we hit them twice more, they die. So we can do that with the burst laser if all the shots hit, which they probably won't. Okay, they did. That was some absolutely preposterously good dodging they had there. Now let's go back to the flak. The flak is not great for trying to do crew kill stuff because it doesn't always hit the room you're aiming at, and you want to be very precise when you're doing this. You want to do only enough damage to achieve the hit point effect that you want. You don't want to be wasting it on systems you're not trying to hit where there's no crew. Let's look ahead, find nothing. Missile and drone means that we want to hack those weapons. Let that combat drone move away from the front of my ship so it doesn't block my shots. Not even going to attempt to crew kill this. There are too many ways for this to go badly wrong. I think we set fires, though. But I mean, with clone bay and missiles and offensive drones, just don't do it. It's a good fuel amount, but I need more than 10 scrap. Looks like I see more by going to the bottom side. Ooh, a slaver. That means a high scrap reward. It's only level 1 mind control, so I don't need to occupy you for very long. Okay, we currently have no evade and they have good weapons, so let's hack this. Very much want to... Okay, I put the fire out. I was worried that the fire would still be there and they'd mind control one of these guys. You guys go heal. Get rid of that. They'll bomb something, but it's fine. No. They've got double NGs over there. That's the only way they could have fixed those two systems that quickly. Here we should just kill them. Yeah, 32 scrap. Let's get our power back. In fact, let's just do this and we can use the backup battery to get us out of here. Jump ahead on the off chance of finding a third store. Search among the stores. Oh, we could have got one there, but... How many jumps do we have here? We have 3 for the exit. 3 before we have to go to the exit, that is. So we could go here, 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 and that's 3 different chances for there to be a store. Whereas if we go here, here, well, we only see 1 extra beacon by doing this, this, and this instead of these 3. So we will do that. We now could afford cloaking if we saw it by selling the anti-personnel drone. I mean, we could have afforded it anyway by selling a weapon, but now we can do it without even doing that. No, this is a double scrap possibility. I'm gonna not hack here. We're a little low on drones, and they only have these 2 weapons. And 1 shield bubble. Uh-oh, they have NG borders. The fact they have NGs in a med bay means crew killing this is kind of a non-starter. No. There's no guarantee that we get a better reward for rejecting this, but we'll take the chance. We did get a double reward, but the second bit was something we didn't need. Okay, we'll take this jump and then go to the exit. I want my hacking for this fight. Those are good weapons. I do not allow you to have them. Correction, I'm going to let you shoot the heavy one, and then I will not allow you to have them. If we can get a fire in there, this might be killable. Though it's not likely, but I mean, we'll have a Zoltan. If we do, we can have a Zoltan locked in this room. They'll eventually get the engine in there. I'm going to wait till they relock the doors. Also, we can use the hull laser to try to get breaches. That would also help. Not had very good luck with this. They haven't rolled any rock resists either, which will also give us more hull to play with. Oh, the Zoltan went pop. Stupid autopiloting. Nah. At this point, even a fire wouldn't actually allow us to do it. The NG would put it out. We could do it with fires and rock resists, or breaches and rock resists. But like, we didn't get a single one of either there. We got a pretty good reward anyway, though. How's our scrap totals looking so far? Pretty good. That Manta sector, the scrap we made from fights wasn't that great, but we just got, you know, we got 3 drops, which are both worth lots and, you know, they're just flat out good drops that we'll actually want to use mostly. We're definitely never selling the flak unless something very strange happens, and the hull laser we could easily keep for the whole run. Storage cache. We're gonna not use hacking here either. We may get punished for this because those all hit. Yeah, we took 1 damage from a mini beam, it's fine. 1 damage to preserve a hacking drone is a reasonable trade, and like, we had 3 chances to, if we dodged 1 of those ions, we'd have been fine. Or if they had not charged it up all the way, we'd have been fine. No double reward, sadly. So we're off. We're not forced into Zoltan 4, it's another NG sector. Now, we don't see an immediate store. That means I'm going to do this, because we can do that, stay above cloak buffer, and I've already been in a situation on this ship where I got screwed over by greeting for cloaking, and then hit a really nasty ship in Sector 4 that I could have survived by upgrading my weapons. So let's not have that repeat. This, unfortunately, if you do this, you'll get a fight and you don't get any scrap from it. This is the NG Sex event. You need an NG to actually get anything useful out of that. We can't do giant alien spiders. This sector has sucked so far. Go here to spot that beacon. Okay. We won't use that, but we will sell it for 22 scrap. Yeah, we will happily escort you. The escort could itself be a store. Go here and spot more. We are ignoring the docking platform. We finally get a fight in this sector. They have 3 shields and pretty good weapons, so we are hacking. Unfortunately, the flak and the basic laser line up perfectly, so I can't allow them to fire one shot as I might normally otherwise do. It's Artemis missiles them as well. What's the situation over there? We could probably do this if we get fire. Which, you know, I've already said that and had it not work at all, but hey, we might as well try. Like the last ship where I said that for, this also has rock plating, so we could get some resists to help us. Like that. Okay. Playtime's over then. No. Wow, they nearly got triple resist. Take a look. No, we still haven't found a store. Gonna buy another power bar now. Let's secure the cache and get effectively 60 scrap. The stores must be... I can't really see these 2 beacons, so I hope that there's not 2 stores and they're both there. They seem to have really got the stores late in this sector. We unfortunately do not have an NG for the Homeworlds quest. Okay. We'll go quest, store, and onwards. Yeah, the quest is indeed a store. And they have cloaking. Hooray! Sell all this accumulated junk. Buy cloaking. In fact, we can get mind control too. And drones, and yeah, we are all set now. So, now we can start filling in the weaknesses on our ship, like getting some more crew, actually upgrading the systems, obviously, that sort of stuff. And we have loads and loads and loads of time to do that. We sort of have to go to this other store. I guess we can see if there's anything useful here. The burst one is nice. I have just too little to do that. I wouldn't mind trading the hull laser one for the burst one because it's much faster. It's like getting an auto reloader basically, but I don't have enough scrap for it. It's not really that important. Get some fuel, move on. Yeah, there's the other store. We don't go waste our time going there. We'll go here and then the exit. Participate in the study and get some free stuff. Last 2 sectors have just flown right by because there have been barely any fights. I'm not doing that. One moment. Okay, we're back. Scrap totals in this sector were atrocious, but... Angie or rock? Well, I'm actually fine with rock here. We have a live mine counter. It gives us more options at the next sector, and we don't really like NG sectors. They're very hit and miss. They're mostly stores. We now don't need stores. We just need some scrap. Rock sectors aren't the best for scrap, but neither are NG. So we'll just hope we find some fights, get some upgrades. But we're very much in the driver's seat on this run. We find nothing. Oh, this entire corner doesn't connect to anything else. Let's go here then. We can see if there's a store at one of those, even though we wouldn't go to it. For God's sake. You people murder each other. It'll take a while to vent these people down since they're rocks and have lots of hit points. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, there is a store, so we know there's only one for the rest of the sector. The only thing we'd really want would be fuel. Get vented. You go beat him up now. Med bay. Hurry up. And now we'll let the oxygen come back as much as it can before we need to jump out due to the solid flare going off. Your god sent you here to join our crew. The bottom one has a 50-50 chance of getting a crew member, but this gets us a fight, and we just want, at the moment, we would like crew at a certain point, but at the moment we just want fights. We don't need, I think, to use any consumables here, because we can cloak the burst 3. We don't have quite 100% evade, but 90% will generally do. Our weapons are now full trained as well. I noticed that you have no medbay. And very slow weapons. This is intriguing. Yeah, those two have very even hit point amounts, so we might be able to actually pull a crew kill off here with mind control. You two punch each other. We'll need to get them to do this twice, I think, and then we can get them down low enough on hit points that we can try killing both of them with our laser shots. Yeah. Most hit points over there is 35. And when they're punching each other in the face, it will go even lower than that. That can't do anything to us. Cool. Yeah, 48 scrap. That is quite nice. Let's use that to upgrade cloaking, evade, and get a power bar. We'll work towards getting 100% cloak evade. Exit in this sector sucks too. I've had a few of those this run, it feels like. Good. Aid the civilian ship. Big missile means we hack. Yeah, it's a breach missile. Okay, breach missiles down. guys get in there. Start killing each other. This won't be as easy as the previous ship though, because of the med bay. Although that much fire may make it. I mean, yeah, they're rocks, but that's still a lot of fire. It's going to take them a while to put that out. It may spread to the oxygen, especially if we are mind controlling them in that room. Yeah, that could burn their O2 out and they might just suffocate if we keep them distracted long enough. Which we have ample ways to do. The fire will help keep them warm. I'm going to shoot at that room now because the mind control has just run out and that guy's going to the med bay. Now we just like them to be distracted long enough. I mean, the O2 may run out in this room between the fires and them not having oxygen, and then Mullet here will just suffocate. How about you stop that now? Now he can't fix either of those without breaking through multiple doors, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, you can go try to survive in the med bay. Actually, he's just getting his health back. And then, once that's all the way up, he'll go try to fix the O2 and fail. So he's in a room with no oxygen. He has to punch through a locked door. He'll succeed eventually, but take loads of damage in the process. Now he has to punch through another locked door. That one's locked behind him, so he can't get to the med bay. He just about gets through, but no further. We get a free crew member. Go indoors, Nellis. That. Now we want to get some power for a while, then we'll work on getting the hull laser up in place of the Artemis. Okay, that's a very awkward spot. I'm going to just mind control you defensively so that you'll run somewhere else. It's very difficult to vent there without having to vent through one of my critical systems. We're not trying to crew kill this ship. Their weapons are quite dangerous and difficult to keep offline. Let's start venting towards my shields already, since yeah, that's gonna happen. Good. I said we weren't going to try to crew kill this, but actually with that much fire it might be possible. Yeah, it's down to only one fire. They don't actually have a teleporter. This is a free pre-battle border, so they can't actually warp him back. We'll just punch him down. Mind control. I think that asteroid may have set a fire in their shields. No, it didn't. They're just system prioritization then, I guess. Well, let's let them fix things for a little bit. No, actually, they bring the missile up first. Forget about that then. ahead. Aid the civilian ship. This ship is probably crew killable. They don't have very dangerous weapons. Clone Bay is annoying, but like as long as we cloak this heavy too, they're doing nothing. Unless we get hit twice through cloaking like we did on, was that Stealth B run? You two, stop trying to fix things. Flash shields. Second shield is up in time. Keep that guy down. Cool, we got a fire. I don't know if this will work. It will depend on whether we can... who they start fighting when I mind control people, and who I mind control successfully. Mind control you, they're just ignoring that, although they are going to fix that and go in there in a moment. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I needed you to put damage on the rock. Okay. Cloak just in case. I don't know where their pike beam is in its firing cycle. Looks like it was, yeah, it was just about to fire, so I saved some damage by cloaking there. Double reward. Let's buy a bit of power now. I should have probably looked for a store, and there is one, but I'm more interested in upgrades right now. That's a misplay, though. Let's try doing this without hacking. Mind control you. You two can run in and fight each other. Let's swap to this, as this is a potential crew kill for sure. Okay, good. We got a fire. It won't do them any damage, but it will delay their repairs. Hopefully we mind control the one who has more hit points. But we didn't, unfortunately. However, we got a breach. That will also delay their repairs, and these two have very even hit point amounts right now. This is pleasing. They're also low enough that I think we only need one mind control to get them to the vicinity where we could just kill them with our guns. One of our shots hit an asteroid there, which is the only reason Kozar here is still alive. But his luck will not save him. That asteroid there, on the other hand, was heading at that room. So had we not already killed him, the asteroid probably would have done. We can go to this store now. We have enough scrap to buy anything we might want there. Something like a flak, a burst 2 we can get by selling the whole laser, stealth weapons we can buy, scanners, anything like that. Heavy laser 1. Yeah. Buy whole laser. Or should I keep that for phase 2? I don't need the scrap right now, so I might as well do that. Albeit it would require me to upgrade my weapons still further to actually use it. Because at the moment this is a 6-power weapon system, and that's good enough to win the whole game. Ships with defense drones will be a little weaker against. We don't need the scrap right now, so I might as well keep it. Well, we'll do this in most fights then. I'm gonna go exit, there, back to the exit. Get, you know, a 3 jump dive is pretty good. We will scrap some of the debris. The top option can lose crew. And fight some pirates with very, very slow weapons. We, on the other hand, have very, very fast weapons. I do not care about that flak 2. We can cloak it every single time while there's damage on the system. Wait, Kozar, didn't I just get rid of you? Yeah, that's a lot of damage they've already sustained. I may have actually not done enough to Kozar to be able to get the crew kill here, unfortunately. That was fast mind control. Okay, good. They got some resist. The rock plating is kind of working against them there. Although, actually, we still might not be able to, because he has 30 hit points and 1 hull. Or 30 hit points and 3 hull. So we do two hull damage, that's 30 hit points worth of damage. But that's probably 30 point something. Okay, it wasn't. It was probably then 29 something and it rounds up. Or it may have been 30 exactly. It's not likely, but it could happen. Let's do this. Now we can use all our weapons. We will strip the rock transport. Cool, we get a bunch of scrap and then we get a fight that will also give us scrap. That's the best outcome we can get from that. I was considering mind controlling the pilot there, but I decided that since I had 2 volleys before they were likely to do anything to me, that I would keep it for trying to get crew kills on this ship that has no medical unit. Wait until you are about to get a point of repair, and then mind control. I waited because I wanted to be able to unlock the doors so they can pile more people in on this mind control person. Which will allow me to do things like this. We might not quite pull this off. It depends on how much damage gets put on Johnson here. We're mind controlling this guy. But he is going to go into first, because he's on the 2nd position. I maybe should have mind controlled Johnson directly. Okay, good. It looks like Johnson is going to run in and go into that tile, which is exactly what I want him to do. That will spread the damage out. Let them punch each other. Try to hit them while they're all still in that room. Hopefully Johnson gets hit with our next mind control, but either way, those 2 with the most health will be fighting each other, which is what I want. Okay. Got the wrong one. In that case, we want to leave. We want to keep the hack to keep this guy out of the room because we want as much damage going on Johnson as possible. And when he comes in the room, he'll apply damage faster. And that's not what I want. I also did not want you leaving the room. I don't want to shoot it there yet. Now I have to hope that the mind control hits this guy. Good, it did. Finish that person off. You get in the room together. Crew kill. More crew. You have gold repair skill and you only have level 1. So let's put this person on. Oops. I've somehow ended up with my pilot over there. That's not what I wanted. Did that happen a few fights ago? I have no idea, honestly. Okay, let's make sure everyone's on the same spot, because my crew look vaguely like a rebel ship, because we have not picked up any non-humans. Yeah, we clearly haven't done that for a while, because Nellis has nearly got full level of piloting. That must have happened in some previous battle. Some of you have probably been shouting at the video for the last little while, but... some danger here. I have to save the cloak for this big missile, I think. Although actually we're weapon hacking, so maybe I didn't have to do that, but we didn't get hit anyway, so... let's take out their cloaking, or try to, and fail. It's a lot of fire, but with those dangerous weapons, the cloak, the med bay, the rocks, the solar flare, I'm not trying to crew kill this at all. Just use mind control to slow their repairs. Allow me to shoot at other systems. There's a fire in their cloaking, because I definitely didn't damage that system. There appears to be quite a lot of fire on their ship. Indeed there is. It's fine for us to jump out with... actually, let's just let the solar flare hit us so that we can heal our people and get our mind control off cooldown. We are jumping. This is going to be jumping right to a dive, so I want my mind control and my crew fully healed, as we will probably get boarded. You just go man this so we can jump out if we need to. Cycle people in and out. Everyone back to your proper stations. That was a very good dive. We got... I think did we get a fight at every single beacon? I think we did. We have to hack these weapons. And they are going to board us. Use our mind control defensively here, because that's another very awkward spot to vent on this ship. Okay. I actually shouldn't have fired the Artemis there. Let's just cloak now. We're not going to try to kill this ship, we're just going to get out. Admittedly, with that much fire, we potentially could kill it, but... we don't have long-range scanners to make Zoltan more likely to be high scrap. And Pirate has more choices, so let's go there. I have been tracking the sort of sectors in my runs, and the data I have over my last nearly about 200 runs now is that of all the sectors that are in terms of being affected by long-range scanners, the one where the scrap differential is greatest is Zoltan controlled. So that's why I was mentioning that, which is kind of surprising. You'd expect something like Uncharted Nebula or the Slug Nebulas, which they're also quite high, as well as Rebel Stronghold, but Zoltan controlled is the highest and has consistently been that for some time. So I think it's not just a small sample thing. Although my sample is not as large as I would like it to be, because Obviously, while that's a lot of games, I don't have long-range scanners in all of them, and I don't always go to zone-controlled sectors because they're quite dangerous. I don't need to try to max for stores. Let's try to hit all these nebulas to get more jumps. We'll attack this ship. I don't think we even need to weapon hack here. Go in there purely so that I can use mind control, since I don't currently have sensors in the nebula. That forces me to actually do that little run in there. Yeah, we're completely safe right now. You get out of there so I can start venting that room. This ship would probably be crew killable if I could see the crew over there to mind control them, which would be a case actually for hacking, because that would give me visibility into that room. But it's fine. You go and heal. I think I'm gonna buy more power right now. Yeah. This isn't really necessary. I could make myself run on lower power, but honestly, at this point, I have everything that I need to win the game. I like using little things like that. I'm sure you will have seen in the early sectors that I was getting by on very, very little scrap, and that allowed me to eke out things like being able to buy cloaking and mind control at that storing sector 4 instead of just one of them. But once I have all of what I need to win, there's no point in being stingy anymore, other than to keep in practice of getting by with low power. But I think I have enough of that anyway. I will mind control these. I will hack these people since they have 3 shields. It's a little bit more, and they're boarding me directly into piloting. The weapon hack is not as effective against a charge 2 because it can't backwards. Like if they charge 3 slots up, they have 3 slots even if I then try to drain it. Hack now. You can... Oh, well, you can't see because I've knocked it offline. But had I not knocked it offline, you would have seen there that it was no longer... The charge on that weapon wasn't going down beyond the point where it had the first shot charged up, even though it was low enough that it could, the hack still had time on it, and it could have done so. Go and heal, this fight is basically over. Ooh. If that wasn't the rock, we could crew kill this by trapping them in the room that's on fire, but it is a rock. I fired those weapons out of order. There's a store, so let's farm up as many jumps as possible before it. It may be the only store in this sector. We'll look for, A-grade weapons. I want to risk one of my humans for this. Doesn't seem worth it. I probably should have upgraded piloting. I have enough scrap to do it. Those weapons are pretty good. I have enough to stack ions on me. So let's not allow them to do that. Actually mind control this guy right away as well. They even have good evade. Nice. Let's try to hit their cloaking now. Yes, pull your pylon off. That's an excellent idea. I wonder if they're going to be able to run away. Between medbay and NGs and cloaking and them trying to run and all that, trying to crew kill that ship was not a good idea. Can I get all 4 of these before the store? No. I have no way of knowing which is better, so I'll just take the 3 at the bottom side of the sector. A pulsar with double drones. This is the most dangerous ship we've fought in the run by far, so far, by some distance. Let's put our Artemis missile in slot 1 temporarily, so that we can immediately try to take their weapons out. Gonna hack the weapons. And we'll cloak now. Okay, we didn't hit with the Artemis missile, unfortunately. I put the Artemis in slot 1 so that if the pulsar hit that system, it wouldn't take that down because that could shoot through their shields. We need to hack that whole beam down. That could do us a lot of damage otherwise. Mind control their weapons guy, make him start breaking that room. Okay, we got the drones down, now we work on the weapons. Kinda tempting, there's 2 drones there, but no. We've got a store coming up, we can buy drones there. That fight was nasty. Very easily the most dangerous ship we've fought so far. This is the kind of that's the kind of ship where it's why I push trying to get hacking and cloaking absolutely as quickly as possible. Because like imagine trying to do that fight without, even if you only have one of those systems, it's very, very difficult. Without either of them, you're looking at catastrophic damage. You know, we prevented a volley by hacking them. We cloaked and managed to prevent them from blasting us to pieces with their drones while our shields were down. They are just so good. We nearly got hit by an asteroid right at the start of that battle there because our shields hadn't fully recharged. Do a long cloak right away. Use this time to charge up my weapons. Also, mind control you, start punching that system. Good. Don't think I'll try crew killing this. Although, maybe if I can kill the NG off and get the Mantis being the one repairing, that might work. I don't think so though. The Rock, yeah, it's not going to. The Rock has so many hit points and they don't have that much hull left. Actually getting them down. I maybe could have done it by hitting the oxygen and manipulating the Mantis to hit that actually, to be the one repairing that actually, because it was behind a locked door. I'm just going to go to the store right now. We already have enough scrap to buy anything we could want there. And like the next jump could have doubled fleet pursuit or something dumb like that. Okay, we'll buy the auto reloader. This is really mostly a nice to have thing. Like, it's a good augment, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't make a huge... I can't think of many runs where that's been the difference between, you know, or it's even been a major part of, you know, the difference between why I win or lose. But it does make you stronger. Let's get our shields up now. Also tempted to do this, just so that I don't have to keep running people around. I'll do it. If I see another store in this sector, I may regret it. But sure, I'll take that. We have an Artemis missile. In fairness, even if I hadn't done that, we'd only have 39 scrap right now. I don't think I would go to that store regardless. Let's hit these, then go up, take the top side, and then curl down towards the exit. Nothing. It was this sector we saw manually search, wasn't it? Well, these nebula jumps sucked. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this. Grab me door controls. Oh no, our new friend died. We will remember you forever, guy we didn't know. If we counter this, we have 100% cloak evade. So let's do that. The missile is the only thing that's dangerous. They have a big missile and a heavy ion. Truly legendary weapon setup. And I will be back in a bit. Okay, we're back. And we were trying to crew kill this ship, weren't we? Because they have nothing but a missile that we have taken down. And then this heavy ion. Don't kill him, let him go back. We want them to board us a second time. Oh god, don't run in there and get killed. No, 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 don't do that, don't do that. Okay, good, he survived with 4 hit points. You can come board us. Yes. Kill him. My control. Well, that hit shields, but there's just the one human left, and he has 28 hit points, and they have loads of hull. So we're gonna crew kill these guys. You two get healed. Oh yeah, we've already, this is this one. Oh, that was closer than I realized. We've already seen the 2 stores in this sector. So yeah, we're just going to take these 4 jumps and then exit. We may or may not be diving. I can't be bothered to calculate because it doesn't matter. We can easily win a dive. We are obviously not surrendering to slavers. You lose a crew member if you do that for some reason. There might be extreme cases where you have to, like, you have an otherwise winnable run, but you happen to be on like 3 hit points and they have a Zoltan shield and a big missile. It's never happened to me. I believe Hollow has had to do that in a run, I didn't see it myself, but I've heard others say that Hollow did have to do that. This ship is not nearly as crew killable because... No. Crew is kind of useful now, but the ship is not nearly as crew killable because of the medbay. I mean, we've got them down to 1 crew member now, and they're, even if they are an NG, they're locked in with 2 fires. So we're going to watch and see what happens. This fire could even spread back there, even if he puts it out. We also have mind control to delay him. You run out. Hopefully this buys time for the fire to spread back into weapons. It does indeed. Got it. See, we got a crew member there anyway, so... And we got a high scrap reward. And honestly, I'd rather have an NG than a rock. You have full weapon training? Yeah, cool. I'll make you my weapons person. At last, we can stop looking like a rebel ship and have some non-human crew on our Kestrel. We don't need to hack this fight. They are not dangerous at all. I control the pilot, that will cause people to run in there to fight. It would take quite a while for these weapons to sync up, and we can cloak even if they did. I think the only way we could meaningfully kill this as an upgraded med bay would be to hack that, and I'm not going to do it. Let's just blow them up. Have loads of fires. No. People go and heal the engine to fix stuff. And we're out. Now, do we have 2 jumps here? We do not. In that case, we'll just go... Since I said that we didn't care about a dive, but the thing is we can just go here, there, and get as many jumps without having to dive. So we'll do that. Well, that's a very easy place to vent. And we just need to finish punching these guys in our medbay. We're going to Sector 7, we don't need very much fuel now. At the end of the sector we get 10 anyway. Zoltan or Mantis. We still don't have scanners. More stores in Zoltan, generally higher scrap, although not as much so because we don't have the scanners. I'm doing it anyway. I know we had a really good Mantis sector earlier, but I wouldn't rely on that happening as much this late in the run. Take this store. This store sucks. Let's do that to make sure I can get out of the sector. I should remember that I have that hull laser for swapping in for the Artemis in Phase 2. So I need to get Weapon 7 for that. It's the Natural Mineral Protection Act. Good, their missile's down. We don't need to hack this then. You two murder each other. I saw you trying to line those up. It's not acceptable. So, although we don't need to hack this one, we're going to, because that will lock them into one room and allow a probably very easy crew kill. We might have been able to do that without hacking, but... Participate in study. We get a fight. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, get out of there. Let's mind control one of them who the others can then murder. Which we'd got one of the mantises, that would have been much preferable. We obviously were never getting the slug. Annoyingly, these free pre-battle portals will actually come back in the clump. Wow. That was some ridiculous dodging. Yeah, fight them in the mid there. Guess what? This is one situation from the pre-battle things, people we've killed, they will actually board more than twice. They will board over and over and over again. Which, you know, normally the enemy won't do. Took some unnecessary damage there. Mind control the Mantis. For God's sake. I've not managed this fight well. Seem to be boarding me a second time, but more than a second time, which I thought that was the behavior they did in these situations. I guess not. Maybe it's because stuff is damaged over there, I don't know. I mistimed my weapons there. I still managed to get a hit though. They have been cloning like crazy. Take that evade down, since they apparently have quite good evades, since we've been singularly unable to hit things in this fight. Double slugs kill. Well, we finally got them. We actually took damage in that fight, which is rare, but we get a combat drone to sell. Wow. That is 2 drops from the same fight. Like, you can't have that happen because each individual reward just has that 3% chance to drop something, but obviously having that fire twice in a row is not terribly likely, and having that right before we hit a store is amazing. Not amazing is this store. We could buy crew, but I don't see the point. 6 with mind control is enough. Yeah, this is what I was talking about with the system thing. When you have above a certain number of systems, you notice there's only 2 here instead of 3. One moment. Okay, we're back. Fly a couple drones. And yeah, that's all the stores for this sector, so let's get the weapons now, although we won't be using that until we want to bring our hull laser up for phase 2. Let's do this. We can now level 3 shield hack if we fight something with 4 shields, or 4 shield bubbles. How high a level hack is that? High enough that we need to be concerned about it. I control you. I don't want to try to get my hacking drone past this much stuff when I don't really think I have to. Weapons over there are not that dangerous. As long as we take that off, we're quite safe. The defensive drone too will cause us to take a few extra volleys, but it's fine. Some of our shots collided with drones, and some of them collided with their lasers, so we could not get anything through there. It's cloak. Stop the repairs. The DD2 is down there, so we were able to more easily actually kill them. Get a power bar now. Now we can do this. Should we go here, here, there? No, let's hit the nebulas first. Admittedly, Zoltan nebulas are not always that good, but... Here we're gonna hack shields because we need to get rid of their piloting. I mean, we could actually hack. In fact, we have enough shots actually that it's better here, I think, to actually hack the piloting directly. I can guarantee doing exactly enough damage to take it down. Okay, it's only level 1, so I literally just have to fire the Artemis missile at it. Everything else goes into weapons. Small chance we take damage here, but we didn't. And now we're safe. Get these nebula jumps and then go up, around, and down. Yeah, we got 2 fights out of this Zoltan Nebula at least. That's pretty good. Didn't actually need the full level cloak here because my hacking isn't on cooldown anyway. So we're currently not in very much danger. Let's just let them cloak. Can't quite get rid of their cloaking. Now we did. Cloak now. By the time the cloak's done, our hack will be back up. And we win easily. Dangerous weapons, but not many shields, so let's... They can technically damage me right now. Let's remove that possibility. No. So yeah, we got 3 fights out of this nebula, so that's very good. I'm glad we went here. No, there was no Zoltan Eye or any of that nonsense. It was just, you know, actual events we wanted. Let's start getting our damage buffers. One more power bar, and we'll start working on the shields. These guys look annoying. That's 3 pre-battle Mantis borders, and then 2 more coming over. Level 2 mind control. Once we also hack the weapons, we can make this quite safe. You should get in here so I can bend from that direction. So I think they're going to break through and get into the doors reasonably fast. I note that you have no medical unit, however. So that makes me want to punish you for this nonsense. This is a lot of borders to deal with. And she has nearly burned to death. Yeah, warp them back, that's fine. We'll be crew killing this ship. Don't fight fires, fight each other. That's a much better idea. Sure, break the oxygen as well. This may be the best idea you've ever had, Vincent. Rid your ship of scourge of oxygen. Good luck getting through there. Yeah, that seems to be a lot of fire. The AI in this game is quite easy to manipulate when you know what you're doing. Oh, we nearly had a double kill there. Let's put this Mantis out of his misery. Look, I'm trying to make you not die of suffocation, okay? Well, we've found a replacement for the hull laser. Unfortunately, we're probably past the last store, so we can't sell the hull laser, but whatever. That is faster, and we got it for free. We're going to be diving at the exit, but we can get, I think, all 3 of these. Yeah, we can get all 3 of those, which makes it worth it. Yeah, we don't need that many missiles. Drones are more likely to run out, although neither is particularly likely to run out. Some dive. We will dock to try to rescue the survivors. The top one has a chance to lose crew. We get a Mantis to help us deal with borders. Let's dive. Yes, jump to a spot where I can very easily and immediately vent you. I should have been running my max engine from the start there, that was a misplay. I might actually try to kill this ship because we're pretty safe, and even if we get tagged by an ASB, the damage will get fixed anyway. You know, we might as well murder rebels. They deserve it. Cloak. Stop fixing the shields. Yeah, stop manning piloting as well. That's also a great idea. Give me your fuel. So we are off to Sector 8. 2 repair stations have immediately been taken over. One was underneath the flagship and one is up there. So let's head towards the one that is still remaining. We'll also look out for a store, although, you know, we can sell the whole laser there, although that really is not that much. An outpost, on the other hand, is a fantastic thing to find. Should I hack shields or weapons here? Let's hack weapons. That's a fast missile. I have enough shots, so I will be able to get through even this many shields, especially with the missile to help out. And the ability to mind control our pilot. Thank you for being able to be immediately vented. They also have 2 missiles over there. I wasn't even really noticing that, but yeah. Good, a double fire. Kill these guys before they warp back? Yes, good. We might be able to make use of this. Take that down, please. Yes, we can definitely make use of this. I actually want you to punch through that. Now I want it to relock. There we go. He is very confused about where he wants to go. There's only one place he's going. It is the grave. That is a near max scrap reward. I think 79 is the maximum you can get. Holy crap! That is 78 plus 57. That is 135 scrap from one jump. There is a store, but I'm not going to go there. If we got another drop, maybe, but I'm not going there just to sell the whole laser. You know, we'll get more from going from this, just in scrap terms, from going to this repair station, let alone everything else, and we get better jumps. Let's try to max the reactor and the mind control in our remaining ton. This looks like an empty jump, yeah. Try to hit these three, but some of them might get taken over. That's an ion intruder. Let's hack these weapons, therefore. Our Artemis missile doesn't do anything here, unfortunately. And they've landed next to our weapons. Great. Let's run a bunch of people in there to try to break that. I want to keep my door controls to slow it down. Good. I did not quite escape as quick. Oh, good. You're going towards the med bay. Well, I don't care as much about that. Good, we killed it. Try to blow that up before they hit us with another one of the damn things. Yeah, and she can go fix that now. Damn it. Now we have to dive. Easily ventable place that guy has gone to, and we can now use weapon hacking and blast our weapons to bits. I could have hacked Pilot, but I'd rather keep my systems ready for other uses. I don't need to kill this shit. Cloak now. Turn off auto fire. Okay, let's just get my cloaking as... Okay, we have another jump to go to. Good. We'll get our cloaking as close to being off cooldown as we can. And then we'll jump. Yeah, they got another border over to us, but that just gives our Mantis something to do. Offer our assistance to the terraforming team and set our sensors to maximum. Yes, we have level 3 oxygen. Such a vital and powerful upgrade. This might be the first time on my channel I've ever had level 3 oxygen, and there's a reason for that. It doesn't really do that much. Here's the sole thing you can do with level 3 oxygen. You can power this up fairly quickly. I guess it has vague niche uses against, like, it'll be helpful against the boarding drone. It has vague niche uses if you're forced into a abandoned sector to deal with Lania's borders. But I'd rather just go scrap. But we're not getting any more because we're now going to the base. For this phase, the Artemis missile is fine. And we'll try to get as many crew kills as we can. We'll switch to the burst one for phase. Probably actually both the last two phases, because it's better against the Zoltan shield, I think. Fires 2 shots. I'll think about that. What are you hacking? Something that doesn't matter. Good. So thrown off by that being at level 3. Chuck everything else into there. Actually, I can put the Artemis on shields as well. Okay, I guess I needed to put the Artemis there after all. Noted. Normally I mind controlled this person so they run into there, but now if I do that, he's going to stay in that room. So I'm going to mind control the person in shields, but... Or should I wait until... No, I'm still going to mind control you. I can take that down with a with an Artemis missile, hopefully. Ah, we did not quite do it. I thought with the auto reloader it might land in time, but it didn't. He may also just break the system. Yep. Run in there. Prevent the shield repairs. You're down. You're down. Then you're going down. Small chance we could be damaged here. Let's cloak. Use the cloak timing to get our shields deionized. Hurry up and lock. That's a good situation. No escaping. Yeah, we can actually kill this guy in the fire and leave you alive as the one crew member we spare to stop the ship being an autoscout. So we've completely crew-killed the flagship in phase 1. Let's just make absolutely certain everyone is gone so that there's no possible revivals. Yeah, that phase went very, very well. I think I will use the Burst Laser 1 for both the last two phases, because against the Zoltan Shield, the Artemis missile can only do 2 damage or 0, whereas the, you know, it either hits or it doesn't. Whereas the Burst Laser 1 is a little bit more granular. It still has a chance to do 2, but it can also do 1. It's much less likely to do 0, so it'll get through a little bit faster. I don't even need to run level 3 for this, even though, you know, I have that option. Level 2 with all the doors open will counter a breach for a very, very long time. Wait for them to come back to us. Yep, just one crew, cool. Mantis, you know what to do. Here we can actually use our mind control to remove their evade. Put the 2 burst lasers on that room. Flak and the heavy laser on shields. Yep, missiles are switched off. Nuke the shields now. Cloak. It seems to be mostly beam drones, so we probably didn't even need to cloak that. They'll be dead before they get another drone surge. I will not shoot at shields because I don't want to accidentally kill this guy. I will shoot at drones. Finish them off. Oops. So we'll upgrade the backup battery. That can get us 2 power bars when we're using it, and we don't actually have to use all our normal power at the beginning because we can't use hacking while the Zoltan Shield is up anyway. Let's do an experiment. What happens if you run level 3 oxygen and just open this all up? It still goes down really, really fast. I figured that would be the case. I wondered if it would slow it a little bit. I guess you can't really replenish the ship's oxygen supply if there is no oxygen on it, regardless of how high the system is. Well, final phase. This should be very trivial. Undo that mind control. It's time to cloak. Okay, we will easily cloak both the power surge and the missiles. Do you know what? Our weapons are really, really strong. Let's try to not take any damage here. Hack missiles. Yeah! Actually, those aren't fully taken down, but we will get another volley off before they get one. However, it looks like we may take damage from the power surge here anyway, because we don't have cloaking back. That is some great dodging. We did not have cloak, and it was only 40%, and they even lined up their ordinary laser weapons. So that was like 10 laser shots, and we held them off. That will run him out of there, so he stops even trying to fix the missiles. Take that down now. Cloak. This will probably kill him, but I don't care. Okay, he actually managed to survive by dodging and get to the med bay. He's still going down. And we should be about to finish them off. Yep, that's a 0 damage fight, thanks to the missile hack. And that was a very, very smooth run, thanks to, you know, the first bit of Sector 1 was a little rough, but then we had that amazing turnaround and the weapon drops, and the ion intruder to sell, which allowed us to rapidly get hacking, and it was very smooth from there. We got a lot of crew kills with mind control. We managed to get cloaking and mind control at the same store in Sector 4 to round our systems out. So yeah, that was very good. And we are now 3/4 of the way to the cycle with win number 21. That's a middling sort of score, but it's alright. We never had long-range scanners, so we weren't able to find many beacons, and our beacon count is under 100, which is because there were quite a few sectors in that run that the exit was quite far over to the left. I think Sector 1 was definitely like that. Some of the NG sectors, maybe even both of them, were like that too. So, 7 ships are left. I'm hoping Rock A will be next, because that is the hardest one by far remaining. And I'd like to just get that one out of the way. But we'll find out. 3, 2, 1, go. I've already done that. Done that. Yeah, that's the same one. Done that. 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 Okay, Zoltan A. That's probably the strongest ship remaining. But whatever. We go with whatever random gives us first. So I will see you next time then for Zoltan A, and I hope that you enjoyed the run. Bye for now.